Hello, everybody. Good morning, and my namaskar to everyone present today. Today's topic is stress. I am Anita De Rakshit, welcoming you all for today's session. The word stress, it sounds stressful, isn't it? But we need not be afraid of the word, because we will see before going into the hows and whys of this word stress. Let us start the session with 3 times Om chanting. So let's sit with our spine erect and let's close our eyes. Take a deep breath in and let go. With the next exhalation, we will chant Om. Take a deep breath in. Another deep breath in. Take another deep breath in. And relax. You may open your eyes gently. So, how did it feel like? A calming effect? Am I audible enough? Okay. So, today's topic is, as I was telling, it is about stress. So, the question arises, why do we get stress? And when do we get stress? Stress is something which has been with us human beings from a very, very, very long time. Even in ancient times, people used to feel the stress and all that in various situations. So why do we feel stress? It happens only when we are not able to accept a situation as it is, or when we are not able to accept any person who is not according to what we would like them to be, their characteristics or their behavior in any situation, because we expect everything to be according to our uh, likings. We want other people to be like us. Is it possible? Are we always behaving in the same manner which others are expecting us to do? We are not. Then when we are not able to do something, how can we expect others to fall into line? So people will be different. We have to accept things as they are, people as they are, situations as they are. Okay. So the wisdom is not to link our state of mind with the situations or the people around us. We have to learn to accept them as they are. It is just for saving our mind only. At any cost, we should save our mind, our brain. So what is happening when you are stressed out? It's a very biological thing. There is a gland called adrenal gland in our body, which is releasing a stress hormone, which is called cortisol. Whenever we are in a stressful situation, it releases. Higher stress levels means higher levels of cortisol being released in our bloodstream. That's all. So we have to understand it that way. So at any cost, we have to control our stress levels. In Western countries, there are some blood cortisol level tests also. But in our country, it has not become so popular. maybe it will be in the coming days, because we have been witnessing a lot of stressful situation for the past 2 years, isn't it? People are going into depression. Youth is committing suicide nowadays at the drop of a hat. So they are not, basically, they are not able to handle the mind. It's all about handling the mind. Our mind is only playing games with us. So if we learn how to balance our life by balancing our mind and controlling our thought process, then we can easily deal with this situation. Stress can be easily handled. There are, of course, certain tools are there. We have to take use of those tools, because mind at the mind level cannot be handled at that level only. We cannot, as I was discussing in the previous session, we cannot instruct our mind to behave in a certain way. It is our monkey mind. It will be like it is. So we have to use certain tools to manage our mind. So whenever the trigger point should be when you will understand that you are in a stressful situation, only when you are in a double mind. You get that synapse from the brain sometimes when you are facing a difficult situation, fight or flight response. You must have heard about this. So brain is giving us a confused signal, fight or flight. So when you are not able to decide whether you have to fight the situation or you have to take flight, then only that stress is triggered. And then only that cortisol is getting released in the body. As simple as that. So when the brain is giving you one signal, that fight, no problem, you are fighting. Or if it is a flight, run away from the situation. Then also, man mein dvand nahi hai. When only that dvand arises in our mind, then only stress arises. So we have to be very mindful of our thoughts. That is why I keep on stressing on this fact that we have to be mindful always. How to be mindful? There are ways to do it. You have to go inwards. You have to look into yourself. You have to observe your thought process. What sort of thoughts you are getting, and then decide how to handle them. Very easy process once you learn the techniques. See, even we have seen in our ancient texts like Gita. See, Gita is such beautiful wisdom given to us such thousands of years back. Why? Why? It is basically Krishna advising Arjuna because he was in a stressful situation. This advice, this wisdom was given by Krishna in the midst of a battlefield. It was not given by a Muni or a Rishi sitting under a banyan tree in tranquil surroundings to a 10, 15 disciples. It was in the battlefield in Kurukshetra. The Gita starts with the first chapter itself, Arjuna Vishad Yoga. Vishad means what? Sad, sadness, sorrow, dvand, because there was dvand in Arjuna's mind, whether to fight, because he was seeing his grandfather, his relatives, his cousins, his friends on the other side. He didn't know how to fight them. There was dvand in his mind. He wanted to run away. So that is when Arjuna took hold of the situation and he started giving him advice, how to handle the mind. See, it is such beautiful wisdom given to us in Gita. All the chapters, all 18 chapters are dealing with something to do with the mind. If any, I'm sure many of you must have gone through Gita. It's all yoga. It's a very misconception. We think yoga is just doing some asanas or some pranayam or some meditation. No, yoga is about how to handle your life, how to balance your mind. That's the only trick. Right? Getting my point? So there are so many yogas. All 18, I'm not remembering all the names, but it starts with Arjun Vishada Yoga, Sankhya Yoga, Karma Yoga.
Chapter 15 deals with yoga itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sannyas Yoga, Purushottama Yoga.
Purushottama Yoga.
Yeah, I think it's the 15th chapter. So Purushottama Yoga is the only chapter where Krishna talks about a little bit about the posture for doing meditation or doing pranayama, how you have to keep your spine erect. You know, that's the only chapter. Otherwise, it's all about yoga. It's a way of life. Yoga should be a way of life for us. So there can be stressful situations for any of us. Even I am also facing. We all face. So it should we have to take care that it should not go to a chronic level. Stressful situations are there every day. See, our day-to-day life is a battlefield only, like Kurukshetra. Agree with me? It's like a battlefield. We are battling many things every day in our day-to-day life. Okay. So we have to save our mind and brain at any cost. We have to ensure that we do not cross that acute stress level to a chronic stress level. Then what is the difference between acute and chronic? Acute stress is when you are feeling some stress, but you are able to go out of that stressful situation very quickly. It doesn't stay with you. But chronic situation is when you are perpetually in that stressful situation. So what happens? Your mind gets affected. You know something very surprising? When you are continuously in a stressful situation, your brain cells die. You know, they start dying. And they start affecting your prefrontal cortex of the brain, which is responsible for your memory and learning. So this is why it happens, you know, Alzheimer's. So there are so many things happening when you are continuously in a stressful position, in a situation. Like you have sleep disorders, you have diabetes, you have Alzheimer's, you have heart problems, you have stomach disorders. So many adverse things start happening when you are continuously in a stressful situation. So stress has to be managed. We all agree with that. Okay? Then how to manage stress? What are the tools to manage stress? The obvious question. Stress cannot be avoided. How to address the problem? There can be many ways. You have to exercise every day to keep fit. You can practice deep breathing techniques, which I have discussed in all the previous sessions. Deep breathing is a very effective technique. Whenever you feel stressed, just close your eyes, sit wherever you are and start breathing deeply. That will help you a lot. That's the immediate thing you can do to fight stress, you know. And then, of course, yoga asanas are there. Meditation is a very, very, very effective technique to fight stress. Okay. So there are, of course, medicines are also there. Some like Prozac and all that, you know, tranquilizers. They are actually tranquilizers. But I will always recommend that one should take resort to natural ways instead of going in for medicines. है ना? ठीक है ना? So the first thing which we have to do is first we have to attend to our thoughts, try to analyze our thoughts and try to come to a decision whether we are in a fight or flight situation. When both are there in our mind, then we have to be careful of our stress level. Okay, so without wasting any more time, we'll go into a meditation right away. So today again, we are going to do a guided meditation. I hope it helps. So before going into meditation, we will choose a comfortable position for us so that we are not able to, we are not doing unnecessary body movements due to discomfort. And next thing is we will put our phones into silent mode. And if you want to drink a couple of sips of water, you can do it. Find a
Ma'am, is it necessary to sit down, legs crossed?
No, you can sit
no
on
need,
a,
no?
no,
Yeah.
you can sit on a chair. You can sit on a sofa.
Yeah.
Whichever position you are comfortable in, you should be in a comfortable so that you are not making any unnecessarily body movement.
Moments.
That's the main
Yeah.
thing. Okay. So your mind should not get diverted due to certain pain in your leg or knee or something. And phone should be either switched off or you can put it in silent mode. Doesn't matter. Okay. Um, when you are Usha ji, when you are sitting on a chair or a sofa, just make sure that your spine is erect and your head is also straight. Gradually, if it droops down or something happens, it is okay. But initially, these are the main things which you have to ensure. Okay. So, okay, let's sit comfortably. And easily. And let's close our eyes. You can take a back rest if needed. And keep your head relaxed. Relax your shoulders. शरीर को एकदम स्थिर रखें. कंधों को ढीला छोड़ दें. Let's take a deep breath in and breathe out slowly. Let's take another deep breath in and breathe out with a smile on your lips. Keep a gentle smile on your face. Let's keep our body still for some minutes, say 8 to 10 minutes. Place both your palms on your knees, open palms facing the ceiling. Notice if any restlessness is there in any part of your body. It may be on your left side, it may be on your right side even, your lower back, or in the neck region. Become aware of that restlessness or tension and accept it. Now let's take our attention to our left palm, kept open on the left knee. Hold your attention there as though you are holding your mind in your left palm. You may feel some sensations on your left palm as you keep your attention on it. Become aware of those sensations. Your left shoulder, your left arm, your left forearm, your left palm, Your arm may feel slightly heavy. Let it be. Take a deep breath in and tighten your left side of the body. Squeeze it tight, tight. Squeeze your arm, squeeze your shoulder, left one. Tighter, tighter. And let go. Relax the left side of your body and breathe out gently. Now shift your attention to your right palm. Your open right palm on your right knee. Feel if there is any restlessness in your right arm, right shoulder, or your right forearm. You may start feeling some sensations on your right palm. Take a deep breath in and squeeze your right side of the body tight, tight, tighter, 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 and release all the tension. Relax your right side of the body. Feel the relaxation on the right side of the body. As you keep taking long, deep breaths, your stress hormones are already getting released from your body. Take a deep breath in and breathe out gently with a smile. Now let's take our attention to the lower back region and our hips. See if there is any restlessness in your lower back region and accept it if there is any. Do not be in a hurry to get rid of it. Learn to accept it. Take another deep breath in with a gentle smile on your lips, breathe out. Let us take our attention to our upper back and chest region. Notice if you feel any restlessness in your chest area or your upper back. Become mindful of the restlessness or any tension in this area. Take another deep breath in and breathe out slowly through the mouth. And feel all the tension dissolving. Gently shift your attention now to your throat region and neck region. Notice if there is any contractions in this area. Become aware of the restlessness, if there is any, in your neck and throat region. Take a deep breath in and smilingly breathe out. And feel all the stress going out from your body and getting dissolved. Every incoming breath energizes your body, and every outgoing breath relaxes your body. Relax more and more with your breathing. Keep taking long, deep breaths with a smile. let's take our attention to the top of our head. अपने सिर की चोटी पर अपना ध्यान लेकर जाएं। A tiny dot on the top of your head is where we will put our attention now. Small tiny dot right on top of your head. As you put your attention on top of your head, you may start feeling some sensations there also. Some subtle sensations. Become aware of it. Breathe in with a smile and breathe out. Now become aware of a point 12 inches above your head. Become aware of the empty space between the top of your head and this point 12 inches above your head. Move a little higher, up to 24 inches above your head. Become fully aware of the space in between your head and this point 24 inches above your head. Become aware of the space in between. Go a little more higher and reach the ceiling of the room you are sitting. Become aware of the whole space between the top of your head and the ceiling of the room. Move a little more higher and reach 100 feet beyond the ceiling of the room, out into the sky. 500 feet, 1,000 feet, 5,000 feet, 30,000 feet, almost the height where planes are flying. You are among the clouds. Let your mind expand. When your mind expands, your consciousness also expands. Let your mind spread in all directions.
थोड़े दूर में बच गए थे
As you take your attention to the empty space above your head, notice all the stress and tension in your body getting released all by themselves. Mind is subtler than air or water. बहुत तरल है ये, पानी और हवा से भी तरल है. अपनी चेतना को फैलने दें चारों तरफ. Become aware of the consciousness flowing all around your body. Automatically, all the stress gets released from your body. Now think of a tiny little star out there in the space. A distant, tiny little star. And feel a ray of light coming from that little star and entering your top of the head, flowing through your body into the ground below. A white ray of light coming into your body through the top of your head, flowing all through your body into the ground below. Take a deep breath in and with a smile, breathe out. Let go of all your efforts and relax more and more. Feel the peace and tranquility inside you, spreading to all the parts of your body. Keep a gentle smile on your face and let the smile reach every cell of your brain. Feel as if every cell in the brain is smiling. Let the smile reach your back of the head also. Feel as if the back of your head is also smiling. This moment, our mind is expanding and becoming sharper also. Let go of all your efforts and relax more and more. This moment, there is nothing to do and nothing to know either. With a big smile, take a deep breath in and breathe out. If still there is some tension anywhere in the body, just let it be. Another deep breath in and with a smile, breathe out. Relax more and more and let go. Let the mind expand. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take a deep breath in and breathe out gently with a smile. Becoming aware of your surroundings and environment. Whenever you feel complete, you may gently open your eyes. You may rub your palms together, and when they are warm enough, put the hollows of your palms on your eyes and let the warmth seep in. You may rub your palms again and put them on your eyes. And you may gently open your eyes now. How are you all feeling?
It is good, but there was interruption in my Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay, okay.
I enjoyed.
Amazing. Real, truly amazing.
Thank you, Sudhaji. Thank you, thank you.
I just, as usual, I just slept for a fraction of second.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It shows that you are relaxing. You had gone into relaxation.
Heavenly feeling I got. Really nice.
That's good. Your mind went into a relaxation mode. It's good. So did you realize we meditated for nearly more than half an hour?
Wow.
More than half an hour. 35 minutes to be very exact. Didn't realize, no? So meditation is such a beautiful thing. I tell my in my all my workshops that one should meditate for at least 15-20 minutes every day. If not 20 minutes, and at least 10 minutes one should meditate. I keep telling in all my workshops. It's such an amazing thing. You feel so good and so refreshed and so relaxed after a meditation. There are so many meditations available in YouTube also, guided ones. You can use those meditations also. If you cannot do it yourself, you can do guided meditations. Plenty of them are available in YouTube. So anything, anybody wants to ask anything? Open for questions.
Actually, what I told was, the chapter 12 is on yoga abhyasa.
Okay.
Chapter 15 is Evam Satata Yuktaye is chapter 12. That is yoga abhyasa, and Purushottama is the Urdhva Mula Madhyashakam.
Yes.
Yes.
Krishna starts talking about some postures in Purushottama.
Gita, yes. Urdhva Mula Madhyashakam is a banyan tree. It says banyan tree is equal to 4 Vedas. Whatever input goes, the roots come out.
Yes.
So the whatever goes in to us comes out. If we think good, good comes out of us.
Yes, obvious. Very true. You're very right.
Yeah.
So we
Urdhva
should
Mula
always have.
Madhyashakam Ashwattham Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yasyam Vedasa Vedavita. It is equal to the 4 Ved. That is why the old grandmothers and all used to make children sit under the banyan tree.
Yes.
And tell them stories. It's all kind of dream now. You don't find banyan trees, you don't find grandmothers, you don't find children also listening to them.
Yes.
It is all on mobile phone now.
It is the other way around. Today's grandmothers don't know the stories even.
No, actually, even if you know, the children are not inclined to listen to you. That inculcation of that knowledge to listen to the grandparents, not listen to grandparents, they're like shifting their focus from the mobile to stories. Because our grandmothers used to tell us about Jataka tales and Panchatantra and all that.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
We have also forgotten. Children
Uh-huh.
also don't have the inclination to listen.
I used to make my son read all these stories when he was
Yeah.
very small.
No, our
Now,
children
of
were
course,
reading, but their children may not.
obviously, very right.
The mobile has swept the
I
world.
know, I know. We are
Yeah.
losing on so much wisdom. Ancient
Yes.
wisdom has been with us for thousands of years. It's such a sad thing that today's generation is not aware of such beautiful wisdom with us. That our forefathers, over a period of time, they kept on getting away from us. Nobody, to some extent, I think we are also responsible to some extent. We have to hold ourselves also responsible for this.
Yeah, we got busy with our
We got busy
daily
with our
routine,
careers, with our
career.
jobs and all
Absolutely.
that. To some extent, I at least I will hold
I too
myself
agree.
No, our own
responsible.
self-responsible. Yes.
We so we cannot put the blame
No, we
solely
always
on.
had this idea in mind that what I didn't get, I must give my children.
Yes,
And we spoiled them actually.
yes. That's the true thing. Yes.
Yes.
So I hope with these sessions I'm able to inculcate a little bit. Even if I am able to do an iota, it will go a long way. So people have forgotten to meditate actually. It's a good thing that it is coming back to us again. There are some institutions which are taking care of this knowledge, and some workshops are being held solely for this wisdom to get through to today's youth. And it is a very positive sign. Some of today's youth is getting interested in these things. It's not that nobody is interested. It's a very positive sign. People are again getting interested in meditation, pranayam, asanas and all these things, in our ancient texts, because of the translations that are happening. A lot of translation work is being done. For myself, I'm not very good in Sanskrit, like maybe Usha ji has read the original
Yes.
Gita.
No, that's what I wanted to tell you. We'll close it with that Gita Jnana Shloka.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little long, but I don't mind reciting.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavatam Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Muninah Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamrudavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambattvamanusantatami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim Namostu Te Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullara Vindayata Patra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajwalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha Prapanna Parijataya Stotra Vetraika Panaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gitamrtatuhe Namaha Vasudevasutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Vishnum Vande Jagadgurum Bhishma Drona Tata Jayadratachala Gandharani Lotpala शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थाम विकर्ण घोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनीं स्तोतिर्ना खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तक केशव पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटं नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधना बोधितं लोके षड्जन षट्पडैरहरः पेपीयमाणं मुदा भूयात् भारत पंकजं कलिमल प्रध्वंसिन श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवै वेदैः साङ्गपदैक्रमोपनिषदै गायन्ति यं सामः नानावस्थित तद्गतेन मनसा स्तुन्वन्ति तं यस्यान्नं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः.
Great. This is fantastic. So much how can you remember so much? You must be reading it every day.
Sorry? It was learnt in childhood, so I remember.
Oh my God. So wonderful, wonderful.
अभी जो भी याद करते हैं कुछ याद नहीं रहता है.
Ah. See,
गाना भी याद नहीं रहता है अभी.
see, this is what happens. Too much stress. I was telling you, I mentioned this. No, our brain cells keep dying with too much stress. We don't realize it. We are born.
But in Sanskrit, like you said, no, in Sanskrit, I understand Sanskrit, but there is a shloka for everything.
Yes.
There is one udyamena hi siddhyanti karyani na manorathaihi nahi suptasya simhasya pravishyanti mukhe mruga. If you make an interest, you can do anything.
Yes.
Because if a lion says, I am the king of the forest, the prey will not automatically come to its mouth. It has to go and work for itself.
Yes. Sanskrit is such a wonderful language. It's such a sad thing that we have lost it. Actually, in Germany, I was very surprised to learn in German universities.
It's because like I have learned both these languages, so I know.
German and Sanskrit.
Yeah.
German is from Sanskrit only.
It is not from Sanskrit. It is not from Sanskrit. Like we have 9 cases: nominative, accusative, dative, instrumental, ablative, genitive, locative, vocative. Like we have so many cases. I mean, in Sanskrit, there are so many cases. The same thing is there in German, because German is a very disciplined language.
Yes.
If you say an in English, you say a, you pronounce it as a. For apple, you pronounce it as a. Whereas in another context, you pronounce it as a. It's not like that in German. What you write, so you read.
Yes.
It's very easy for children to learn German.
I know. I hope
I've taken a lot of your time, so sorry.
No, it's okay. It should be an interaction, one way monologue is not good. It should be an interaction. So what I was telling is all our ancient texts are in Sanskrit. I hope it gets popular here in our country too, because there is such a great demand from Western countries when German universities started teaching Sanskrit. There's a huge demand in the Western countries for learning Sanskrit. Why not in our country?
It's a disciplined language. So it's a disciplined language. Yeah.
Yes. I hope it picks up in our country too, so that
our children don't even know how many chapters are there in Bhagavad Gita.
There are no, I think 18 chapters. Most of the people know, and
there
are
700
shlokas. Yes, there are 700 shlokas in Gita.
Yeah.
Such a huge, such khazana we have, in our ancient texts, Vedas and Upanishads, and so much khazana is there. I think the Western world is encashing on our ancient wisdom, and they are making it popular there. When it gets validated there, then only the acceptance comes in our country.
Yes, we need Western
validation
for
everything. Yes. I hope the wisdom comes to our people fast, and so that we can learn to appreciate all the wisdom that has been with us since thousands of years, So
nice knowing you. Yesterday I saw you also.
Yes.
In the evening session.
Yes, we heard you sing.
Recently, I learned 12, 15, and 16 chapter, all the 3 chapters.
Oh, wow. Good. Wow, wonderful.
I gave exam also.
Oh, okay. So we have a learned audience here. Well versed with Gita shlokas and everything. Happy to learn this. Happy to learn. Very glad. Very glad. So Archana, whether it's almost 12.
Yes.
Anybody else wants to say anything? You're most welcome. Biswajit ji, I don't see your video on for 1 second. I could see him switch on the camera. Then again, Vimalji, you want to say anything?
They would have seen a whole lot of ladies, so they went away.
Yes. No. Okay, so if there is no one wants to say anything, then Archana, I think we can end the session. It is almost 12.
Sure.
Are you there, Archana?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes. We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Yeah. So we can end the session here, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye,
care,
ma'am.
be happy, take care, keep meditating, and have a very nice
You
day.
too. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.